much of politics these days being played out on social media where, I mean, for all of the criticism about, people talking to their own echo chambers, literally your social media followers could possibly be the even stronger description of that because, of course, no dissent, no disagreement pops up in all of those. But there are people who use it very well and there are people who are rather snarky at it. One Nation has done a sensational job when it comes to social media. Particular shout out to Malcolm Roberts, who of course didn't get much or any exposure when it came to the media, but the social media campaign that he was able to run got himself, of course, elected to the Senate with One Nation senators coming because of the party work nationally in Western Australia and New South Wales as well. Got it all right there, James? Good, just checking. But of course, the back and forth now is that it seems that the people who want to sort of do the OK Boomer act are trying to turn their fire on Pauline Hanson, trying to turn her into the cartoonish figure that they have of her on the internet. But there's a bit of back and forth between the youngest senator and Pauline Hanson. Tell me the quick version of this, James.
Well, they say your prefrontal cortex doesn't develop until your late 20s, so I'll quite enjoy watching Senator Walker progress in her time in that Senate. She's got 6 years, so it should be almost developed by the time she reaches the full term. Look, I'll have to organise a play date between her and Senator Hanson between now and the end of that 6-year term. I'm happy to host it on the television. Well. I'm not going to make any judgments about the cortex and all the rest. They can do it here for an hour. Let's just do the hangout, the senators hangout for an hour in the man cave. But I think Pauline's right to suggest, what does a 21-year-old know about the general day-to-day lives of everyday Australians out there? I get this lecture thrown across the chamber at Pauline Hanson during the last sitting of Parliament. It's unacceptable. Look, if this girl wants to make headlines, go and have a cup of tea with Pauline and actually learn what she's about. She's had 30 years history in politics. She knows a hell of a lot more than this 21-year-old. And just have some decorum about you. That's what it's supposed to be when you're in the Senate. You're supposed to work together for the betterment of the Australian people, not throw these childish barbs and social media 30-second things out there. It's pathetic.
No, Linda, it's also about this thing where, again, I understand the new form of communication. I understand, hey, horses bolted, right? But one of the particular videos here was one of this, day in the life of stuff, right? And here's me waking up and here's me going here and here's me doing this. We've seen examples of Labor MPs. Literally, the entire post was, here's me printing out my first speech. Don't we demand a little more? Just a little?
I think we do demand that senators be respected no matter what party they're from. She's not some of the dismissive terms you just used there, James. She's a senator in the federal parliament who's been elected with the majority government to act in the public interest. I think we can recognise that. She is one of the youngest people ever elected, and I think we should celebrate that. We shouldn't be ignoring young people. Other countries like England are doing revolutionary things like allowing 16-year-olds to vote, something I think we should look at here in Australia, to be honest. I think these are great ideas to engage young people in politics, and I don't think we should ignore them or berate them for taking an interest and an active role in politics. We should have the diversity of the community in Australia represented in our parliament and not just have a parliament full of, to be honest, really old people of European background. It's not representative of what modern Australia looks like.